Don't sleep on us. We coming. Don't sleep on us. That's all I gotta say.
What's going on, Sean, man? Hey, thanks for coming on the show, man. Appreciate having you, man.
My God, I appreciate you having me.
All right, all right. Well, hey, all our fans, very, very excited. We're happy to have the opportunity to connect with you tonight. We know that it's late nights for you, late days, because obviously you're in school, then you're in the middle of season, so you have a practice. So hopefully it was a little bit lighter, as our fans just saw in those clips, man. You really put on a show, you and the boys from Ignatius. This past weekend, you had yourself a game. You had 114 all-purpose yards between your passing yards and your rushing yards. You had the winning touchdown and a triple overtime thriller against Menor. By the way, you play on both sides of the ball, so you had yourself 5 tackles, got a pick in the game, and had some huge defensive stops, man. And you guys came up big. Tell us a little bit about your experience, Sean, with being under the lights at Brown Stadium in such a huge season opener.
Honestly, it was amazing. Like it was something I'd never done before. Just some playing under the lights there. It was unreal, honestly. But honestly, as the game got going, it felt like a normal field.
Nice. Hey, you seem very comfortable on the field, so it's probably something that you're getting yourself used to because you got a bright future. That's what's up. Now, playing in that situation was a little bit of extra motivation because obviously your game against Springfield was supposed to be the home opener, but it got canceled due to weather. So that ended up being Coach Kyle's final season opener, seeing that this is his last season. Guys came up with the greatest gift you could get that man, which is a W in that season opener. Talk a little bit with us about how it felt to be playing for such a legend, playing for Coach Kyle and being a part of his final season.
Honestly, it's great. I mean, he a great coach, everything that comes with it, his legacy. So honestly, just to get a chance and opportunity to be a part of that is honestly, it's a blessing for real, definitely. It's really just a blessing.
Well, that's awesome. Hey, we know that the men of Ignatius will be working hard this season and make it a very, very special season for him and the Ignatius community. But we also saw that you had a very busy summer as well on the football side. You received Division I offers from Eastern Michigan, so congratulations on that, as well as Toledo. And you're having a growing interest list when it comes to colleges because of your visiting some of the camps this summer. What were some of the colleges you got an opportunity to visit, and how was the experience of being at some of these college camps?
This summer, I visited Northwestern, Cincinnati, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Eastern Michigan, and Toledo. And honestly, it was a great experience because this was like the first summer that I ever went on a camp circuit or whatever. So just like getting the opportunity to play against like the bigger competition, like that, like really like competition from all around the state and like all around the country, honestly. It was great to just get my name out there. It was a good experience for sure.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. And we know that those college coaches obviously got a chance to see not only the man on the field, but the man off the field is an amazing person. So that's great to hear. Now, most people know that getting to this point was a long journey. It took hard work. It took sacrifice. And we know that it wasn't just something that you did on your own. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your football journey? Maybe some of the coaches, family members, community members that inspired you and supported your growth and development.
Well, the first team I played for, I started playing football in about the second grade, South Eagle Arcs. Shout out to them.
Okay.
And then I moved to private school and I started playing for Jesu. So shout out to some of my coaches, Coach Rosalina, Coach Morse, those guys over there helped me get on the right track. And then really just my family in general. My dad played football, my uncle, all my cousins. So really just them being big influences in my life helped me to really get into football.
Wow, that's what's up, man. That's awesome to hear, man. Sounds like you come from a lineage of a lot of great, talented people athletically, but also great men. So with all of that being said, we know that though you obviously are in the middle of your football season and you're starting off, and that's the big talk when it comes to Sean Martin right now. A lot of people may not know that you're a dual athlete. So you play football as well as basketball. You were a returning varsity basketball player on the St. Ignatius back-to-back regional championship team. Final Four participants at the Division I level. Talk a little bit with us about balancing football, basketball, school, your goals for both basketball after finishing up this season in football?
Well, I mean, to start with that, I mean, I've always like it's definitely been a little bit challenging balancing everything, but as I've gotten older, it's became a lot easier. And like just playing both sports, I mean, I've always loved both sports. So playing both sports and like balancing them, I've always just kind of found time to make them both work. And then with school, I mean, after practice, I just go home, get my schoolwork done. So everything usually kind of helps out with that. So yeah. And then for this season, definitely ready to get back to it with my guys for sure. I think we'll be ready to make a big run for state this upcoming season. So yeah,
Man, wouldn't it be incredible to get a ring of football and basketball in the same
it'd
year?
be great. It'd be
Yeah, man.
great for
And
sure.
I know that, you have a little bit of a different situation than most because you got Coach Kyle there in one office and you got Coach Cam in another office. So
Right.
even though you play two sports, you got both of your coaches right there with you. So that probably helps out a lot.
Definitely. It
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah. Now, one thing we like to show here at Next Generation Sports Media, when we feature our next gen athletes, is that though you are amazing talent on the field, our athletes are more than just athletes. What are some of the things that you like to do or things that you participate in, maybe off the field of play or off the basketball court for some of our fans and maybe it would surprise them?
A lot of people might not know. I'm in the MSU at Ignatius.
Okay.
So I'm in that. And then
What
really
is
just
that?
off the multicultural student union.
Okay. All right.
So some students from all types of different backgrounds. And it's a big group of kids. So I'm in that. And then off the field, I usually just like to, play video games, hang out with my friends, kind of just chill.
Okay. Are you an Xbox guy or a PS?
Xbox, Xbox,
Oh man. You know what?
Xbox.
Hey, anything for the X. I guess
Right.
that's what it because it's the X. All right, man. Well, that's up. That's what's up, man. Well, hey, that will shows that you're a well-rounded guy. It's cool. One thing that we wanted to do was talk about the fact that Ignatius as a whole, we ranked you all in our top 5. Actually, we just recently put up a new poll and you guys moved up the poll after the show you put on down there at Brown Stadium. So you're living up to the hype. You're living up to the expectations. Big things for the Iggy boys this season. What are some of your team goals for the upcoming season in football? And are there any games you really, really have circled on the calendar that you would love to win for yourself and, of course, for Coach Kyle in his last season?
I mean, ultimately, I feel like our team goal is to definitely win the state championship. I mean, I feel like it's like that every season, but especially this year with it being Coach Kyle's last season, we really do want to win one for him. And then as the games, I mean, we want to win every game to be honest. But if you could say a couple games, I mean, I guess you got to say Edge, you could throw in Hoban, and you could throw in Moeller and Xavier. The other Jesuit schools in Cincinnati, our big rivals down there. So I'd probably say those 4 games for sure.
All right. Well, hey, I think we're scheduled to be at least some of those games. And yeah, definitely, we know that that's a lot of competition. But after watching you all this past week, man, it looks like you guys are up for the challenge and you're definitely ready to bring the heat.
Definitely.
Well, we appreciate you, Sean, taking out the time to talk with us, give us a little bit more insight about you, the man on the field and off the field, and of course, the court, since you play basketball. We're almost done here, but we have a segment that we do for all of our interviews. That's called the Next Gen 10 Rapid Fire Questions. We're going to throw them at you. I want you not to overthink these questions. I just want you to tell us what comes to mind when after I ask a question, the first thing that comes to mind. So you ready for the Next Gen 10?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's get it. Question number 1. Before a game or a workout, what's one artist you have to listen to get yourself pumped up?
Gotta say G Herbo, but I will say my favorite pregame song is Run This Town with Jay-Z and Rihanna.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I can see that, man. A living legend, especially after that verse Jay-Z just put together on that DJ Khaled. God did for real. You might have to switch it up, eh? All right, number 2. A lot of our fans are wondering, what cleats do you wear during the game, or do you have a favorite cleat?
I'm a big like Nike Vapor Carbon guy, so any like old kind of Nike Vapor Carbon, or I mean the new stuff, the Nike 360 Elite Carbons, I'm nice too. So I'm a big Nike cleat guy for sure.
All right, that's what's up. All right, question number 3. favorite pre or post game meal?
I'll probably have to say Chick-fil-A.
Okay,
Gotta be
Chick-fil-A before the
Chick-fil-A.
game or after the game?
Chick-fil-A after the game.
After the game. Okay.
Chick-fil-A after the game.
What we getting? We getting strips? We getting a sandwich?
We gotta go to sandwich with the 8-nugget combo.
Oh man, that's a
Yeah.
lot, man. That's a lot. But hey, after a big game, you might have to refuel. All right,
Right.
number 4. What's one St. Ignatius legend that you would love to have a chance to have played with when they were in high school?
A lot of people might not know him. Tim McVeigh, one of
Okay.
the best running backs from Ignatius. I think he held the record for 7 touchdowns in the game, I think.
Yeah.
Him,
All right,
for
cool,
sure.
cool. All right, well then number 5, you played in Brown Stadium, but what's one other professional stadium you would love to have a chance to play in?
I'll probably have to say, that's a good one. I'll probably have to say the Green Bay Packers Stadium. I
Yeah.
heard it's crazy down there.
You want Lambeau in the cold with the snow, or you
Yeah,
want
Lambeau in the cold with the snow.
I'll
That'd be
pass.
crazy.
I'll pass. I had to catch you and watch you a different field, man. I can't watch you at Lambeau when it's cold like that. All right. Number 6. If you could play any other sport than football and basketball, what would it be?
I'll probably have to say soccer.
Oh,
Soccer.
yeah, you know, being Ignatius with the national championship team, stuff like that.
Right.
Got
Yeah.
out there a few times.
It's only right. I'm
Ball a
about to
little
say.
bit.
It's only right.
Yeah. Are you a soccer fan?
My sister plays soccer, so I grew up watching it.
Okay. All right. What about FIFA? Because I give you
Not
these
very
6 of
good.
FIFA. Okay.
Nah, never
Back it
played.
up.
Not very good.
All right, all right. Number 7, if you could line up against any current NFL player and go one-on-one, who would it be? Now, you play on both sides of the ball, so you can pick a receiver and a DB if you want to.
Right. I mean, I feel like if I'm a receiver, you got to go with the best, Jalen Ramsey. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You always want to go against the best, so I'll probably say Jalen Ramsey.
All
'Cause,
right.
I can learn from him after too on the DB side too. So, get both out of it.
Okay. All right. That's cool. Number 8, favorite subject in school, and what's a career that you could see yourself being interested in after football?
Right now, my favorite subject in school is probably history, and then after football, I want to be a sports psychologist.
All right. Cool. Number 9, do you have any favorite sports drinks or is it water?
Gotta be Powerade. I'm a Powerade kind of guy.
Any particular color?
Red. Gotta be red.
Red Powerade. All right. And this last one is easy. Number 10, the media outlet that just did a fire interview with it. Who is it?
NEXTGEN.
Let's go.
Shout out to X. Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. Hey, man, Sean, man, I appreciate you taking out the time to talk with us, man. Give us a little bit of insight about you, Har. We appreciate you, and man, we wish you the best. You and the St. Ignatius guys, and Coach Kyle, of course, with the rest of your season, man.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
All right, brother. Hey, NEXTGEN out.
Peace.